Yo, it's your boy DBJ.
It's your boy Bo.
It's your boy D.
It's your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views
Views from the
Yeah.
Sip. Hey man, so listen, bro. You know how like in the beginning of a relationship, you gotta show all you got. You gotta give it all you got.
It's
And
your
then
interview.
and then women expect you to have that same energy throughout the relationship.
Facts.
I think the question was asked to me, what is it that women have to do to maintain the relationship even though they didn't initiate it?
What do you mean, AD? I mean,
I'm DBJ. That boy off that jet.
No, I'm saying, what do you mean as far as like they have to do the
What is it? You know, since they didn't initiate the relationship, and so meaning they didn't have to put in any work to start the relationship, what is it after the relationship begins that they have to start? Like,
But that makes no sense to me. Cause why would I start a relationship with somebody that didn't put any work in?
because you wanted the relationship.
We should
She
want the
did
relationship.
too. That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
Okay,
If
so
I'm
listen.
being honest, I'm not hopping in a relationship if I don't feel equal effort to get into the relationship.
I guess I'm saying more so the initial.
Like the initial attraction.
The
Dating.
initial.
Talking about dating.
Dating, yeah. The initial, I want you, so I'm gonna try to get you.
I feel like
Cause they tell you to keep that same energy.
if I keep the same energy, once we make it official and we say that we're gonna do this thing for real, match the energy I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm defining the energy I'm giving, if I'm, taking you out on dates, if I'm showing you that I care, if I'm doing all this other stuff, I expect the same in return. You don't have to take me on dates per se, but show me that you care in whatever way you seem fit.
And that's not to be confused with trying to match. Like some people get there with trying to count numbers. Like, oh, you did this, I need to do this, or
Yeah.
did this. And that can create a problem to me.
I don't feel like you should, because the effort that I give, you can give me the same effort. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing though.
I just didn't want nobody to confuse what you were saying, because some people, they get into this like, okay, I need to match you, not match the energy, but just
I
match
don't
you.
even think sometimes people can even match the energy. I feel like, especially with women, even though they say that men get more complacent, I feel like women get more complacent because they never had to match that energy.
Yeah.
As a man,
So is that them being complacent or is that
they
normal?
that's what I'm saying. Is it okay that they initiated? They didn't initiate it, so them being complacent is the norm.
Okay, you saying even if we start out with the chase, they need to eventually realize that it's not
At
a
what
chase
point?
anymore.
Yeah. At what point is it where you don't have to chase me, so you don't have to do the same thing that you initiated? So now I can put in some type of work, because in most cases as men, I feel like we work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
We take a little bit more, we say a little bit less, and it's just different.
For sure. I mean, I feel you on the back end of it, whereas to begin it, we know that the initial, when you're trying to court the young lady, we
Right.
pulling out all the stops. We doing
Right.
everything we need to do to get this woman. But I feel like once the woman once we come together as a unit and say, yes, this
We
is
together.
official.
Yeah.
I think the lady needs to step up her game too. It's like, okay, I know in the beginning when he was courting me, he was the one that initiated all this stuff. But let me bring forth some effort. Let me let him know that I appreciate everything that he's doing also.
So AD, so expound on in what ways can she do that?
I mean, you could do like, every woman is different. Everybody shows appreciation differently. But it could be something as simple as, hey, babe, don't worry about taking care of the bill this time. I got you. Or, babe, hey, I know that you've been working hard all day. I'm going to make sure I'm going to fold up the clothes this time. Or I'm going to get it this time. Like, just showing that you're willing to put in initiative to take certain tasks off of his hands.
Do you think it's possible for her to do that without spending money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Because, like I said, it's not necessarily paying for a bill that we know, a dinner bill or whatever. You can do it in a variety of ways. Just showing that you putting forth effort towards this relationship. Because now, when we first started, we were separate. But
Right.
after I courted you and we made this agreement that we're going to do this together, now we're a team. So just any way that you're matching the effort I'm putting in, no matter what form that comes in, if I feel like you're matching the effort.
Because I think it's important that she only can match what she has. So if she don't have monetary gain, she can't match it in monetary gain. It can be stuff like he said, cleaning, or like I pay for the food you cook. It's just simple things. Just give what you got.
Yeah, give what you got. Just let me know that I'm not in it by myself, because nothing is more frustrating than when the guy is constantly providing, constantly going over and beyond, and your spouse is just reaping the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're not even present in a relationship. Only thing you getting is just all the benefits that I give.
Like, without me, there's no relationship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just showing that you're appreciative for the things that we're receiving.
No, for real. Like, when you putting in all the work, you maintaining the relationship. It's like, I don't have to do much because you doing everything. Like,
One man band.
yeah. Like, I didn't want the relationship, but after you put in the work, I agreed to the relationship, but I need you to still put in that same work. But it's like, eventually, something has to change and it has to equate on that same level. Like, I'm putting in work because I wanted you. Now that I have you, you want me to put in that same work that I initiated, but I need you to put in some type of effort.
Because nothing makes me not want you more than when I first start off, I'm going all out. Eventually,
I'm going
my
crazy.
infatuation for you is going to drift off if I'm not getting anything in return. It's a one-way street. You know
Because
what
it's
I'm
going to
saying?
wear off anyway. Because your initial, like, oh my God, I need her, is going to wear off.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I make you so happy. I make you so happy. Damn, who the fuck is making me happy? Like, shit.
Yeah. What you think, Brent?
It was. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the statement Bo just said. It was never "I need you" a moment. It was
Yeah.
"I want you."
Wanted
moment.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing though. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that even though you have things that you really need,
Yeah.
your want is what drives you.
Yeah.
I want to be in a relationship, so I work hard for it. I want to be with you, so when we go through things, I'm going to push through.
Yeah.
I don't need you at any point.
And I feel like it sounds harsh when you say it, but I think it's true, because what's more flattering than me not needing you but choosing to be here?
Right.
So that lets you know that I'm really here for all the right reasons. If I don't need you, you don't provide me any stability, besides probably emotional stuff like that. But if I don't need you and I still choose to be here with you, that lets you know that I want you.
Right.
Because being independent, I think, is overstated.
It's
Because you're
overrated.
supposed to be independent.
Yeah.
Like, you supposed
You
to have,
don't need me.
yeah.
And yeah, you're right. It goes both ways. She's not
Yep.
supposed to need you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, if you can't pay my bills and you can't take care of me, then nigga, you ain't shit. No, baby, listen. You're not supposed to need me to pay your shit. It's just supposed to be a me and you thing. It's not what
Yeah.
I provide versus what you provide. It's just a want to be here.
Whatever the other person brings to the relationship is supposed to be icing on the cake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
extra.
I vibe with you. I think we agree.
The pound cake was fine.
Yeah, I agree on our morals. I feel like we get along well. I love your personality. Everything else you provide, as far as like financial benefit, mental support, everything else is icing on the cake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
'cause I think people look too far on the surface for stuff that doesn't make it long term. Like financial stuff, you can make financial gain without somebody in your relationship. So that
Right.
shit only matters for so much.
Because
it's
you don't need nobody to make
it's
gains.
important. Of course, I want a girlfriend that can provide, but that shit not needed. I'm gonna provide for myself no matter what.
Right.
And vice versa. The girl, especially in this day and age, is going to make money. So in this day, a girl don't need a dude.
And
So
see-
we need to build past that.
And see, that's why I always stress the fact that you just should, the love aspect has to hit differently than everything else. Because I don't need you to take care of me. I know you can cook. I know you can clean. That's perfectly fine. But I never needed somebody to do that. I could do that myself. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like food. I can provide food for myself.
You can. Yeah.
Whether it's cooked or it's bought,
Yeah.
I can provide that. So you saying, well, hell, I cook. Oh, fucking K. If you don't, I'ma still eat.
So I'm gonna take this a level deeper, if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead,
Go
man.
crazy.
So, do people undervalue happiness in a relationship? It
No
sounds
doubt.
crazy.
No
It's-
doubt.
It
No
sounds
doubt.
crazy. Ain't we in a relationship to be happy, but happiness.
Happiness is important. Oh my God, I'm so glad you fucking said that. Happiness is important, folks. I feel like most people value everything else other than happiness as a more valuable aspect. It's like, well, we need money. No. We can do without it. We some of the things that we're buying, we might not even need. We just want those things. We don't necessarily have to have those things. But us being happy, that's a genuine aspect. That's genuine. I'm not even happy with you. Then that tells me, well, what the fuck am I with you for?
Yeah, I feel like the average person goes into a relationship because their significant other makes them happy.
Right.
I feel like once they get into a relationship, they lose track of their happiness. They start saying like, oh man, we got all these bills. Oh man, I need this. Oh, this person doesn't do that. This person does this. And they lose track of the entire goal was, you made me happy to begin with. So when you get into a relationship, a lot of times outside forces kind of clouds all that up and you lose track of it. So I don't think they intend to undervalue it, but I think a lot of times it does happen as a consequence of losing track of it.
Because the reason I asked this, I just thinking back on Kobe's life. You know, he died recently. I was thinking about just like he seemed happy, like basketball was everything, and then he got his daughter, he got his wife, and then he was just, you can see that he was just happy, like complacent, even with losing basketball. So I think people like undervalue how important just being happy in your daily life is.
And you're right. Another thing too, like that made me one thing I noticed about that is too, a lot of people don't know how to fill a void. So a lot of times, a lot of people are so passionate about something, they put all their energy and effort and time into one thing that they love. And then once that's over, they don't have anything to fill their void. We talk about Antonio Brown all the time. We say how about Antonio Brown, he loved football, he was a great athlete and all this stuff. And once it got taken away, he started to act out and do all these other crazy things. I feel like in that situation, he didn't find nothing to fill the void, because think about it. Antonio Brown probably started playing football from the age of freaking 7 on up. He was probably known as Antonio Brown, the football player. That every time he spoke about his name, you know, that boy a damn good football player, that boy a damn good receiver.
Can't do shit else.
And so he can't, like, yeah, so now that it's taken away from him, he's like, man, now I'm just Antonio Brown. I don't have any title to like validate me. So I'm trying to be a rapper. I'm trying to go into boxing. I'm acting out with the police. You're just doing anything to try to be relevant, to fill the void of taking football away. And one thing Kobe did a great job at was finding something to fill the void that was taken away. Basketball, his body started to give out on him, Achilles, injury after injury. We know he's a hell of a player, not questioning that. But once, I know you're a fan, but once that was taken away, he filled it by, you know, mentoring his daughters, being a hell of a father.
What's crazy, what did he do a year later?
What's that?
He won a
Grammy, right?
Grammy, yeah.
For doing, making movies, making documentaries, doing film. He found a healthy way to put that competitiveness that he had for basketball into another thing. So he said, when he was playing basketball, I'm going to be the best hooper possible. I'm going to be the best scorer. I'm going to be the best defender. I'm going to be the best all this stuff possible. Now, let me take that competitiveness I put towards football and put it towards being a father, put it towards being a filmmaker, put it towards being a businessman, growing my brand. So finding that void is important. That's also a form of happiness, right? It lets you know that, hey, my happiness can transform. It's not stuck in one thing. He transformed it from being a basketball player. Now my happiness resides in my family. My happiness resides in providing for my family through other means.
So you see, because that's what crazy. A lot of people have been coming out talking about it. They saying the reason people value Kobe so much is because he was able to fill that void through mentoring and talking to other people. Like, and that's very important. Like, people don't understand. Like, certain people grow and become happy just by making other people grow. And I think that's something I'd like to do, is helping other people grow.
But it lets you know the genius that he has, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe was a once-in-a-lifetime person. The reason that we think that was so great, that he was able to transition so easily, because it's hard to see it. A lot of times athletes leave and they don't have anything afterwards. They go broke. They try venture businesses. It don't work out. But for him to make that transition so easily, that man retired, and then like a year later, if I'm not mistaken, won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that he was an elite person. He was going to be elite in whatever he did. No matter what field he decided to go into, he was going to be elite.
because he looked at it. They were talking about how he looked at it as a disadvantage playing basketball. Not as division. He loved the sport, but it's like he couldn't. He felt like he couldn't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Like he had to miss out on family stuff or writing story because he wanted to be a story. He had to miss out on this stuff because he believed in putting 100% in stuff. But people don't understand. Happiness comes in what you find joy in. So no matter if that's basketball, your family,
Well, snap.
it's like what you find your joy in.
Yeah.
So, but it's not a particular thing, but it's just like, for him, it was just growing other people once he left the game.
And I think too, another thing is about like leaving your legacy behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I understand Kobe was a hell of a player. I respect his game. I know he's a one in a generation time player. I wasn't just definitely a fan like that. But one thing that I love about him was that laser-like focus, that Mamba mentality of just
You gotta
no matter
respect it.
what
You gotta
the
respect
task is, no matter what the task is, I'm on it and I'm doing it. And honestly, that's one thing I say Brent has. He might not label it as a Mamba mentality, but Brent,
Once he get his eye on
once
something,
he says he want to do something, he goes full force and go and do it. I know you're uncomfortable with me bragging on you. You don't like that, but that's something
Especially being
that
a Chris Paul fan.
I was never a Chris Paul fan. I just respected the
Lonzo.
That's tough.
but that's something that I admired about Brent, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that this is the goal. This is how you get to the goal. Okay, let's start now.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, not next week. We're starting. We're trying to get to this goal. Let's start now. That's something that I admire, and not everyone has that. I feel like you can work to get that, but some people are just born with it.
oh my God, me and my mom was talking about today. Some people just don't have it. It's one of the hardest things for people.
Accept that
Me and my mom was talking about. That's one of the things me and my mom had trouble with, accepting that other people just don't think about life the same way.
They don't.
Like hard work for me and my mama, or even y'all is like.
Normal.
Just put the shit in.
Yeah, you just gotta work sometimes. You just gotta put in there extra
Just
work.
put the shit. But for some people, they're like, why would I work that hard when I can just live off something?
And then too, accepting that the results you get are a result of the work you put in. So if I don't achieve something, I know that I didn't put the adequate amount of work in.
You can't
I
do it.
deserve the results that I get.
Why don't-
It's not contingent upon somebody giving me something. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't go to work, I'm always showing up late and
Right.
all everything like that, and I don't get promoted, I deserve that.
But why don't
And
people
I know I did. I know I deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
why
But
don't
I-
people accept that they deserve certain things? Like
Because they never went through it to feel like they deserve it because they've always been given it.
No, but that's not the case in all the time. Like some people, they go through shit and say, I'm in this shitty business because I went through shit.
I've never done anything to
This my-
change it.
And you know what my problem is? What it is, Brent?
What?
You established that you went through shit.
You acknowledge it.
You acknowledge that you this reason and you are this person. Why can't you change it now? If you can,
Because it's embedded in them.
I feel like I hate people that don't go down swinging. You know what I'm saying?
Because they
Like,
weak.
call it what you want.
I'm gonna call it that. Y'all ain't gotta say nothing.
no,
I'll take
I mean, I agree.
I
I feel like, don't get me wrong, people go through terrible situations.
Yes.
Some people are just dealt a bad hand in life. It's not easy
Yeah,
for certain people.
that's true.
But if you don't do nothing, it's gonna stay like that.
It's gonna step
At
on your
least
neck.
At least go out swinging. At least
What
go
I
out
say?
trying.
What I say?
How worse could it be? I'm already in a bad position.
Bro, it will step
At
on your
least go
fucking
out
neck.
swinging.
If you ain't gonna swing, it's gonna fucking swing.
I mean, how you expect to win the fight if all you do is get your ass kicked?
If you just ball up and take it.
Man, they ain't gonna be mad at me. How you expect to win the fight if all you do is get your ass kicked? I mean, shit, life's just whooping my ass.
it's gonna
Man,
continue to swing.
Yeah, cause you're a weak motherfucker.
And then too, a lot of times people get so stressed out about certain things.
Yeah.
And I heard this statement that was said, and it was saying that the problem is gonna be there whether you stress about it or not. So you might as well not stress about it and deal with the problem.
Right. You
And
can't run away from everything.
And honestly, that's one thing I can say that I didn't fully understand. I used to get stressed out a lot. I used to get stressed out, but I was a functioning stressed out person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not a functioning stressed out person. What I can say is, after I heard that and like internalized, I was like, that's damn sure right. Their problem gonna be there whether I stress
Regardless.
about it or not. So I might as well not stress about it and just work on solutions to solving that problem.
Because I know what type of person you are, AD. You gon' no matter you stress or not, you gonna work through the shit.
got to.
You got to. But you think you just working on yourself as far as I don't have to do that part
Why
of it.
stress out? But the energy I'm putting towards stressing out could be coupled with coming up with the solution.
But that's also though because we don't give ourselves that options. It's like, I mean, we could just quit and say, "Damn, we didn't fucking lost this one." It's like, what the fuck?
Some people move off of emotions. Some people move off of logic.
It's so many people though that
There's
just
plenty
have
of times where I don't feel like doing something, but I know if I let my
you don't-
emotions take over,
right.
like,
So-
man, I don't feel like doing it, let me just go and quit.
But that's discipline.
Yeah.
Bro,
Discipline is doing something even when you don't feel like it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? When the motivation is gone, when the reasoning behind why you decide to even embark on this endeavor is gone, the discipline keeps you sane. Bo goes to the gym and works out when he don't feel like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He woke up and was like, man, my knee hurt, my shoulders hurt. I'm still sore from the last workout, but my discipline of going to the gym is going to keep me going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And that applies to every aspect of life. A lot of times you don't want to do certain things. A lot of things are uncomfortable, but because you should have discipline instilled in you, you go ahead and knock this stuff
But
out.
people don't have it. Like, people see other people do shit. Just for example, me going to the gym and say like, well, you used to going to the gym. This easy for you because you do it all the time. I said, no, nigga, I have all joints problems. All my joints hurt.
The reason you do that is because you made that a default setting.
Yeah.
My default setting is to not give up. My default setting is to see a problem and say, my default setting is like, how we gonna solve this?
Yeah.
It doesn't go to, oh
Dang, it's gonna
man,
be hard to
bro,
do.
man, we
It
just
is what
took
it
it
is.
in. No, my default setting is, here's the issue, how do we solve this? You know what I'm saying? And everybody don't have that, but you can grow to have that because I know some people just born with it. I don't think I was a person that was born with that mindset. I had to develop that mindset. Honestly, I really feel like that came through playing sports, right? Playing football from the age of freaking 7 all the way up has made me mentally tough about a lot of things. Some people, you might not play football, but you're going to have to find something that's going to instill that toughness in you to say, okay, things ain't going right, let's make it go right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we control our destiny. You can't just sit there and passively go through life. I don't know,
But
man.
as a kid growing up, I think certain people are forced to learn faster than other people.
Is that because of experiences they have, though? Or is it just because...
It could be experience, or it could be people around you that force you to. Like your parents might force you to learn faster
Yeah.
than other parents. It'll be
That's
like,
them borderline
oh
people.
yeah, he'll learn in life. His experience will teach him and everything. Some people get taught by experience. Some people get taught by wisdom.
How do you feel
They
like you
see
learn?
other people. It's a mixture, wisdom and experience. Like mostly wisdom though. I like seeing other people mess up or seeing other people do what they're gonna do.
That's easy.
I
Yeah.
always felt like if I see you make a mistake,
Yeah.
I don't have to make the same
Exactly.
mistake you made. I'm not a person that have to learn by experience. I don't have to be like, man, you know what? They really locking niggas up.
Hey,
I
man.
shouldn't do that.
Look.
No, if I see homeboy down the street get locked up, I probably shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I think that's what's always been my problem. And it created the asshole that I can sometimes be. Because I feel like people are so easily manipulated by
Yes.
things. And then I put them in a column and then it's just a stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, you're so stupid. You just saw him go to jail for the same thing you just did. Why did you think you were special? It was easy. He was there for doing that. You probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah. But do you think it's a level of intelligence that comes with that?
Yeah. And then that's when I deem stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't even think it's intelligence.
I think it's I think
it's,
some people go ahead.
I
Go
think
ahead,
it's
man.
arrogance.
Yeah.
Cause
Like,
somebody
They think they're special.
that do a crime, and then the people behind them, the same people that they was around,
Think they got perfected.
no, it'll be like freedom. Like, you know he did this. When you do this, you go to jail for this. He got caught for doing this. Why are you saying free him? Like,
That's a whole nother thing. I think
Exactly.
that's all emotion based, I feel,
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know your cousin was a killer.
Right.
You know that was the lifestyle he lived.
He got away with 3 of them. He got caught for this one.
But the emotion of that being your relative, your friend, your homeboy makes you still want to give them another chance.
You just free them.
You know what I'm saying? That's not. But I do.
They know you ain't gonna kill him.
That's
I
when we
do,
go back
but-
to my sentence.
But going back, go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, let's not get on that one.
I was just saying, that's when we go back to my logic. At 16, we knew he was a criminal.
Yeah. But now, what I was saying, kind of piggybacking on what you said, I feel like the arrogance comes in when they feel like that person did the crime. They could never have me. I'm smarter than them. I'm better than them. So if I do it,
That's what
then
it
I
is.
won't get caught because they were an idiot. It won't happen to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If they would have done this better, then they
Yeah.
wouldn't have never got caught.
Yeah. So I feel like they're arrogant in the next sense because they feel like, it'll never happen to me.
Yeah, me and my mom. I told you, me and my mom talked about an hour about this. It's some dumb motherfuckers in the
It
world.
is. But see what I was saying? I was just saying this the other day. That most people don't understand that it's a lot of businesses that make money off. They profit off of people being
It's
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
They
bunch.
profit
Most
off of
businesses
people
are like
being
this.
stupid. Just like people love getting into businesses or wanting to be in businesses or get involved with certain things that they know nothing about. So if you even believe that this person has any knowledge of anything that you want to get into, you're gonna believe it because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
That
So-
go to a lot of stuff though. Like
That's what I'm saying.
like credit cards.
most
Credit
people
cards
don't understand it.
Credit cards are built for the fact that somebody's not gonna pay their money back.
Yep.
Most stuff, most businesses profit.
Credit
off
cards
of
know
people
you
being
want a
stupid.
handout.
So
That's a handout,
Think about
basically.
this: credit cards are willing to take loss on certain people by giving them like financial gain because
Yeah.
they know that 90% of the people
Hey,
aren't
listen.
gonna do it right.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you $1,000. Go crazy.
Because
And it's everywhere though. It's in school. You go to college.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you these loans. Go crazy.
yep,
We're gonna give you a refund. Go crazy.
major in whatever you major.
We got your credit. Go crazy.
Because I don't know. But because to me, it's like when you know better, you do better. A lot of times, that shit not taught.
It's
That-
not
that
taught.
shit not
but
taught.
see, that's another. But that's the same. It's the same structure though.
You can't even say it's not taught all the time. Sometimes it's just not received. I don't know why people don't receive certain things.
Because they
Like somebody, like if you go in a room with a bunch of people right now and you spit a message, somebody in that room not gonna understand what you're saying.
but see, that's the same message as somebody saying, if you sell drugs, you're either gonna die or go to jail.
Yeah.
Somebody's in that room saying, well, nah, I know why you went to jail. I know why
Like,
you
I'm
went
better
to
than
jail.
that. I ain't gonna go to
Yeah,
jail.
and I'm better than that. So I ain't gonna get caught up on the same thing.
So it's competitive now.
Yeah.
But man, I feel like some people, as much as you try to tell them, they not gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the right mentors, you can do everything right. They just not gonna listen.
Jackass.
And some, just like we said, some people learn from wisdom, some people learn from experience.
That's terrible.
Some people just want to learn from experience, and so after you try all you can, you gotta just let them go and learn from experience.
Some people like sitting on that sword.
But see,
Some people like it.
that's. But see, I guess that's just me thinking that it's better to be wise than to have to always go through experimenting with things. It's like I'd rather learn from your fuck ups than to have to go through a fuck up. Cause who's to say how you're gonna come out? You're like, well, I'm gonna do this. If I fuck up, I'm gonna just fuck up. If I have to go to jail, I'm gonna just go. No, don't do that. Cause then that's an intellect thing again. And I know they're like, damn, DVJ, I was calling somebody stupid. It is. It's like you were stupid enough to believe that you could outsmart those people. And then you ended up in the same position.
I just want people to realize that I don't know the saying I can't think of right now, but you can't get nothing without working for it. Like you're not gonna sit on your ass and then complain and then think I'm gonna feel sorry for you.
But
I'm gonna hit the lottery.
Yeah.
I go every day. I'm working hard, going every day to the store buying these lottery tickets. I'm eventually
You
gonna
know
hit.
what, Brent? I hope you make it, but more than likely
You
you
know how
ain't.
many people it is? And then again, and I hate to keep saying it, but then it circles back around, lady. Intellect.
Yeah.
How many people are also getting those damn tickets? Shit.
A bunch.
Shit. If I spend $1,000 a month gambling, shit, I'm gonna make $2,000 a month. You hope so. The casino's like, hey, keep letting them jackasses in. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Send
sure
them a
they
free
drink.
room. Send them a free room. They gonna think they up, so they up. And shit, I got a free room. We might well go down there and spend $500. The room all it costs $97. Go crazy. Keep coming. Go ahead.
It's crazy, man. Some people, I don't know, man. It's just the best. They always say the best lesson is a bought lesson. Some people just gotta buy their lessons.
That's
man.
terrible logic.
I feel
though.
like I can learn from other people's mistakes. Some people gotta buy their lessons though. Some people gotta go through something to.
Think about it, though. You got the plan laid out, and then all right, this you don't need to do this, and this. You say fuck your plan.
Cause I'm not you, man.
I'm not you, my nigga.
Yeah.
You got the blueprint.
Yo, I ain't never had the blueprint, but I got it today.
And then you decide to go do this dumb shit, whatever it is, like scam somebody or something,
I
and
mean,
go to
shit,
jail.
they just ain't know what they were doing. That was stupid for them to even do that. Shit, but when he got caught up with stealing the money from the bank if he wouldn't have posted it, nah, he would have got caught.
I don't know, man.
He would have got caught.
You think every criminal got caught before?
every criminal doesn't get caught.
Oh, okay.
But 9 times out of 10, the criminal that didn't get caught was actually smarter than the rest of them. It's a lot of people playing the guessing game. It's like, I think I'm smarter than them.
They playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, they playing Russian roulette. I don't know per se if I'm smarter than them, but I feel like I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same crime, just a different way. If I go to jail, that's one thing, but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna go to jail, but I feel like I'm not.
That's
but
wisdom too, though.
But then there's that 1 out of 10. They're gonna commit the crime and realize, damn, this shit's stupid as fuck. Let me stop doing this shit before I get caught.
That's wisdom.
Because they know what?
They might get caught.
They might go to jail or get murdered.
Or they know they gotta switch the plan up.
Before I ain't gonna even let her slide without saying this shit. I know it's completely off topic.
Go ahead,
Wait,
bro.
man.
Go ahead, bro.
What you about to do?
Did y'all see that fucking jackass
Yeah.
that killed his mama for the insurance money?
No, I didn't.
He got 99 years.
He deserved it.
He got his mama killed so
For
he could be a
insurance
rapper.
money?
Yeah, he wanted to be a rapper.
How old was he?
For
He's
those,
fucking 30.
for how you gonna be 30 years old, wanting to be a rapper, and then be mad? I'm gonna get this
Forget
fucking
all that.
insurance
How you
money.
kill your mama?
And they got him on the phone recorded telling the hitman, make sure the bitch is dead.
For how
talking about his
heartless you gotta
mama.
be? For how heartless you gotta be?
Bro,
It's
He didn't like his mama.
speaking about
that
this.
nigga out
right?
of hand.
Speaking about this, I know a lot of times I disagree with your logic
Yeah.
on killing kids at 16 years old,
Right.
Because they've been showing signs
That they
of-
completely fuck up.
Yeah, I often disagree with you,
Uh-huh.
but in this case,
Right?
I feel like this isn't something that just pop. You said how old was he?
30.
30. He a grown ass man.
I feel like he's been showing signs of being a unruly,
Fuck up.
he being a fuck up all this time, right? He just didn't pop up at 30 and come up with this grand scheme idea. Let's kill my mom. He's been thinking.
I think he might have.
I feel like he's been showing signs.
He has.
It might not be killing his mom. It may be some other signs of like this dude head ain't screwed on all the way straight. Maybe if we followed your policy with
The
this,
16 offer?
his mom might still be here.
She would. Because that's 14 years after the death of
I'm
the
just
death date of
saying,
him.
because what goes through your
He
mind
ain't
to
had
say?
no rap sheet.
That nigga
What
said,
goes
make
through
sure
your-
the bitch is dead.
What
He
goes
talking
through
about
your
his mama.
mind to say, I'm going to kill my mom to achieve my endeavors in life? You're
That's the
30
easy way
years
out.
old and you decided that, okay, I'm going to be a rapper and I need money to do this. Folks, he killed her for the insurance money, right?
Right? He bought a car
You
and everything.
can get the insurance money and still be a trash rapper and not make it.
Which he
What the
was
money
because
got
he
to
was
He
do with
was
30.
a trash rapper.
I'm guessing buying studio time or something. I don't
His
know. But
Young
you
QC.
can be a trash rapper and have all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Vontae, don't say that nigga name because he only get no streams off of us.
Young QC,
This nigga said his name anyway.
he a fuck nigga.
But I'm just saying, like, you gotta have talent speaks for itself. You getting money doesn't mean anything if you don't have any
Any
talent
talent.
behind it. You know what I'm saying?
That boy killed his mama.
Like, you should know when to give some shit up. He should have been working.
Should have been working.
Like,
Damn, working, man. That man killed his mama.
We're talking about beforehand.
but yeah, I'm talking about he should be off now, but I'm saying beforehand, he need to been doing something other than trying to be a fucking rapper. Sometimes people didn't know when
Whatever
nothing
he was
is funny.
doing, he wasn't successful at it.
I'm just saying.
I'm thinking he got to be mad desperate to come up with that.
Okay,
Go ahead.
how much did he get from the insurance money then? Because I'm thinking
Enough
he
to-
rapping.
enough to buy a car. And
I'm
some
thinking
shit
he
and
rapping to get money. So if you killed her to get the money,
Then you
what
cut
are
out
you
the
rapping
middleman, right?
for?
He want the fame.
Yeah.
And as we go about that all the time. A lot of people don't want to have money.
Right.
They want the fame.
Fame that come with
They
it.
come with it. Because what's the use of having the money to take care of? We logical
Don't nobody
thinking.
don't know.
But they're unlogical thinking. They're
Stupid.
saying,
That's what he meant
what do
to
I
say.
need all this money for? And no one knows that I have all this money. They want to be the opposite way. They want to look like they got the money. I don't actually need it. But if I can live the lifestyle and stun on everybody else and act like I have the money, then that's the same as having the money for them.
That's so stupid.
Folks, I'm telling
That's
you
so
now,
fucking stupid.
I could be a multi-millionaire and no one has to know. I'll be perfectly fine with it.
Why?
I have no idea.
Why do
I mean,
I
you're my
gotta
partner, so you don't know.
But
Nah,
why?
you wouldn't have to tell me and I know.
Folks,
I want to ask them to know.
no, you don't have to ask. You know why? Because you're my boy and I got you.
But it be some, I don't know, unlogical thinking is
Stupid.
Stupid. It's stupid.
Stupid.
Cause I can't even comprehend even doing it. Like, why the fuck
That was
would-
his logic.
He
That's
killed
what,
his
Why, that's
mama,
why I said
man.
niggas ain't built the same. We ain't built the
If y'all
same. Me
don't
and that
tell
guy
me
not built the same. Cause
that
I
a
fucking
person
murdered him with
Honestly,
my
folks.
Who killed a mama?
Your mom,
For the
folks.
life insurance?
And then when you said you read, folks, what really threw me when you read the text message he sent to the hitman.
Make sure the bitch is dead.
Oh my God. That means he
Make sure you talking about your mama.
see, that's what I'm saying. He had to not like his mom or something.
had
Damn
to have,
how much he liked
he had
her.
to have already shown signs, right?
Yeah, he had to do
He had to have
Yep.
already shown signs
Yep.
that it was
He
something
paid
going
somebody
on.
to do it and cried at the funeral. And cried
Senseless.
at the funeral.
Crazy.
The fuckery is real, man. That's why I said I can't be out here fucking with these folks, man.
You can't. Folks, everybody you encounter is not mentally there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why I label them, man.
You see certain people at the gas stations. You see certain people just in your everyday life.
Yeah.
Just going from home to work and back from work to home. You encounter people. I guarantee you over 50% of those people that you encountered that day are not mentally there. So they do something to you to piss you off, rub you the wrong way. You like, oh, I'm finna beat this person's ass. I'm finna engage this person. They not there all the way. They willing to take it there with you because they not all the way there mentally. They're living in their reality. They not living with the rest of us. They in their own world.
What's all the way there mentally?
All the way there, I feel like it's having the mental, the same mental level as the majority of the people that you're surrounded by.
I think probably
Like that
65% of the
like
people are
that,
stupid though.
like that same moral compass that we all abide by as humans. If you don't abide by that same general moral, everyone doesn't agree totally, but that same general respect and everything that we all abide by. If you don't abide by any of that, I feel like you're not like all the way there. You're willing to take it to a level that a quote unquote sane person would not take it to.
I guess I was trying to provoke a stupid conversation, but I was saying like, who is you to say that?
I'm
well,
not
all
the
way
person
there
saying
is?
it.
I'm saying anybody. Like you go to a
what?
therapist, and the therapist supposed to tell you a certain way to think, a certain way to act, a certain way to.
I feel like she's basing it off of what the general consensus of how we abide by laws in America.
doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone don't abide by the same rules. But if your actions cause harm to someone else, then you're not abiding by what we feel like is acceptable. No, you can believe your child doesn't need vaccines. You should believe your child doesn't have school. You can believe your child. But if your actions are causing harm to someone else, then I feel like that's where you have to draw the line. As long as your actions are harming you, I don't have a problem. But when it starts affecting other people, then that's when I have a problem.
But see, that's with me. Everything circles back around to intellect. Because if I tell you, hell yeah, but if you're them lying, go to work, say something about something that you feel like that person doesn't know anything about, and they're gonna say, for real? I ain't never heard that before. It's gonna be like, damn, it's in question, but I believe you because I don't know about it.
Yeah.
Then you can validate how stupid people really are. I used to do it all the time. You just go up to somebody
So
and
what
say
was your
something.
go-to line to figure out if they stupid or not?
It just depends on what they feel like they know about. Like if some people, they be like, well, you know.
What would you tell me?
What I would tell you?
Yeah.
See, I have to work a little bit harder because I know you're not a fucking idiot. I can tell a random stranger anything. Shit. Let me see what I tell
Bro, you on the clock, bro.
I ain't gonna even be on the clock. I'm gonna say fuck it. I ain't got nothing right now.
Okay.
That's
funny,
man. I think it's been a good conversation, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means it's time for me to say the shit that you guys know I always say at the end. Views!